Hello everybody, my name's Kyle. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. I like helping all kinds of new people get started in the game and build up their digital collection on MTG Arena. So if you're into any of that, please hit the subscribe button down in the bottom corner here. And also go check out some of the other videos I got on my channel. On an ongoing basis, I like doing all kinds of things, sharing all kinds of deck ideas that I have and different synergies that I come up with. So once again, if you're into any of that, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in one of the other videos. As for this video here, this is in my beginner's guide series. And in this video today, I'm going to be talking about just some ongoing things that I do, like how I budget kind of my gold and gems and what I spend them on and things like that, and how I earn them and all that kind of stuff. Up to this point in this beginner's guide series, I've brought you through all the first few challenges, unlocking all the first few free things they give you. I taught you about the codes and how to unlock all kinds of free stuff and free packs more specifically for when you're first getting started out and stuff like that, and to inject a whole bunch of wild cards into your account and all that stuff. Like if we come to my home page here and we look on this account, this is a lot more wild cards than I had on this account when I first started it. So and that was after entering all those codes in and doing that video there. So pretty good boost there with all those, the 10 rares, 16 uncommons, 19 commons, really nice. 4 mythics rares in there too. But anyways, for starters today, I wanted to head over to the store and show you some things over there. So heading over to the store, it's mostly about these bundle deals right here that I wanted to talk about. But first, before I get into these deals here, we're going to go over to gems, and I'm just going to talk about. I'm going to first establish my kind of comparison of this in-game currency, gold coin and gems, and I'm going to do my comparison to kind of real money. So it's going to be US dollar because that's what we do our accounts in. You can also go euro if you'd like. And if you can see back this deal right here, the $99.99 doesn't change from dollars to euro. It's still the same number, just the symbol changes. So I think that's not a good deal for Europeans then, because I'm pretty sure the euro is worth more. Anyways, that being said, my comparison, after pointing out that comparison as well, the fact that they're charging all the same prices in euros as they are US dollars, that's one thing to make note of right there for the rest of this video. But I'm going to be talking about US dollar for the rest of this video, and that's how I'm going to be comparing things. So to start off, I'm going to be like, how much, even though we can't buy gold coin with money, it's going to be like, well, how much gold coins equals roughly $1? And same with gems. And to do that, I use this deal here. This is the best deal for gems. If you do the math on all these other ones, this one's probably most popular because it's the exact amount you need to unlock the mastery. But it's not necessarily the best value and bang for your buck for your gems. This deal is clearly a really good deal for that. If you do the math here, for every dollar, you're getting about 200 gems, right? So, and that's assuming that this is $100, not $99.99. Then it'd be more like 99.9 cents per gem, or for 200 gems, whatever, right? So it's like 200 gems roughly equals $1. And if we go and because of this deal here, you're actually getting a you're getting a worse conversion for these other deals. You're getting slightly less than 200 gems per US dollar. But if we go to packs here and we try to compare that to gold now, because we have no way of really directly comparing actual money to gold coin in this game. So I do that, but with these packs here. And if we look at the way these pack sales all are, and they're the same no matter what set you click on, it's always the same. The prices and everything. So if we look at that, it works out to the same, about 200 gems per pack, which is where I come up with a rough estimate of $1 or euro per pack, right? Makes sense. Even though we can't actually buy gold coin with money, we can actually buy a pack for 1,000 gold. So since we have 200 gem per pack, 1,000 gold for this one pack here, and we know that 200 gems roughly equals, and again, these will all change. Some events will charge you 5,000 gold. So if we're saying 1,000 gold is worth 200 gems, which is what I was trying to get at there, and if we say that, and there'll be an event that'll charge 5,000 gold, that should be 1,000 gems. But instead they'll charge like 750 gems, right? So they'll do stuff like that. They'll charge almost that conversion, but they won't quite. So maybe you're actually at that conversion. If you consider the one I just gave you, 200 gems per 1,000 gold, you're actually getting a better deal by spending gems at these events. But gems are harder to get, and they usually take real money. So yeah, right? So after that's all being said, and this is how I've come up with my numbers, and like I said, because of that whole event and the conversion between gold coin and gems, it's just a rough conversion, right? I'm pretty sure what I just said there is probably about as accurate as you're gonna get for one set conversion. This is how many gems is $1, this is gold is a gem, or how much gold is $1, all that stuff, right? So we've got that all figured out. So now if we go back to the featured tab and we start looking at these deals, and a quick little disclaimer here, when it comes to spending real money on your account, how much you budget, how much you can afford to spend on Magic the Gathering is completely entirely up to you and your financial advisor or significant other or whatever, whoever you share your finances with. I will be giving my opinions on these deals and whether or not I think they're good value. Whether or not you should be spending the money is entirely up to you. Yeah, so I'll leave that in your decision. But I do think both of these two deals here are very good. I don't remember seeing the Adventurer bundle. I do remember seeing a similar one, a little different. It was mostly cosmetic, and it was a good deal for the gems. I did get this Wanderer bundle. What is it called? The Adventurer bundle. I did get this one. You do see I have that. I thought it was the Wanderer one, but it's the Adventurer. I do have the Adventurer avatar there that I do use in my gameplay. And this gives you enough to unlock one mastery plus 100 gems. So if you do the math and you figure, well, what's $15 worth of gems at $1 for 200 gems? And I'm pretty sure that's about 3,000 gems. Yep, if I do the math, that's about 3,000 gems that $15 US should be getting you. And you're getting 500 extra bonus gems out of this. So that's like about, yeah, that's about $2.50 of value that you're getting extra, and that's not including the cosmetics that you're getting. I personally don't really put value on cosmetics. They don't make you play the game better. They don't give you the cards you need to make your decks better. They look cool, and I admit I do like them. The card styles particularly are really cool, but I don't give any value to them. So with this deal here, I'm mostly looking at $15 for 3,500 gems, and that is actually a really good deal. When we looked at even the best deal in the store, the regular deals, you can only get this once and then it's gone. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw something else before this. So if you buy this, maybe there might someday be another one very similar to this that becomes available. But I bought this on my other account a long time ago, and I haven't seen another deal like this become available, so it seems to be more of a one-time thing. Maybe they'll have something similar in the future. Maybe they won't. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's a one-time deal, and I say you get in on it. It's you can't often get gems for that price, and I say it's a really good deal, especially when you're starting out. It helps you get your first mastery pass unlocked, plus gives you 100 extra gems. When combined with this is now 26 gems, right? You take that 2,600 gems when you combine it this. This is a really good deal overall. As we were looking at those prices earlier, at $1 per pack, this buys you 5 packs. That's a fair deal right there. You're not getting an awesome deal, but you're not getting ripped off either. And then you're getting like, what is that? That's 5, 2, 4, 5, 10, $12.50 worth of gems. $12.50 worth of gems right there at those conversions I gave you, and for $5. So hell yeah, and this is definitely a one-time deal. They give this to you when you're brand new, you're starting out. I bought this deal. I think everybody should get it. It's $5. It's just $5, and you get so much with it. You can't quite unlock your first mastery with this alone. You're what, like 900 gems short. So if you buy both of these when you start off, you'll have 100 extra gems from here to make this 2,600 towards your next mastery. And since the unlock part that you have to pay for to unlock in the mastery, that has gems in it right there. And it's usually at least it's usually around 1,200, I'm pretty sure, every season, if you can level up all the way through and get them all. So you're easily looking at these two. By the time you finish your first mastery, you will have enough gems to open up your second one and unlock your second one easily, right? And if you're doing that and you're drafting when you're starting out and you're earning gems in other ways, paying attention to the store, you're almost definitely going to be able to go 3 mastery passes with this depending, it's luck if you get a full 3 mastery, but you're not far off from a third one. If you're unlocking your first mastery, getting all the rewards, unlocking your second, getting all the other rewards, that's probably a good 2,400 gems in the 2 masteries. Now we do need to subtract 900 for making this unlock the second one, right? But still, that's not like, I think that's 2,400 towards your next, no, not 2,400, that's 1,400 towards the third mastery pass, right? So that's almost halfway there. So I do think these are really good deals. They really get you started on the mastery passes with the gems. They give you 5 packs here. It's just, they're both really good deals. And that being said, I did mention daily deals in the other past videos that I did in this beginner's guide series, but I'm going to go over it again. Always come to this daily deals tab here in the store. When you first click on the store tab, it comes to this featured here, and you always have, they always show you one of the daily deals here, and you can either click on the tab here, or you can click on that go to deals here, and there's your daily deals. Sometimes they will sell like 400 gems for like 50 gems or something like that, and you're just basically getting free gems. And sometimes they'll do it with gold too, like 550 gold, and they'll charge you 50 gold for it, or they'll charge you a bit of gems. You don't want to convert your gems to gold though, that's bad. Don't do that. The big thing is, what was I saying now about converting your gold to gems? Oh, right, yeah, the deals. The deals that sometimes they do sell, like just gold and gems, and you can get basically free gold and gems. The big one is the gem deal, because you're buying it with gems, usually about 1,000 or 1,500, and you're getting 4,000 gems. So that's a really, really good conversion, better than 1,000 gold per gem, or for 200 gems. So that's why it's a really good deal. And you're converting gold to gems, and that helps you unlock masteries. Now, I was paying attention all through Zendikar, Kaldheim, and I believe it was all the way through Strixhaven. I kind of dropped off around D&D, where I was paying attention to how many of these deals they did in the daily deals section, and how many gems we could get, and how many mastery passes we could unlock. And throughout this whole year, there was about 2.5 mastery passes of gems from Zendikar all the way up through the D&D set. And we even had, I think there was one deal where they sold 400 gems in the store, the daily deals, during the Innistrad set. So those are always things to pay attention to. And again, if you buy these two, you get your first few mastery passes unlocked. That's like half a year worth of mastery passes. And if you're collecting gems in the store, you should probably get your third one, and then you're almost coming up to a whole year, and you should almost be able to get a whole year just to start out. Like, we're pinching every penny, every corner here. And I'm not saying you will get a whole year of mastery passes unlocked, but it's something to try, and it might actually work out. So that being said, I think that's all I want to say about the deals. The rest is all pretty straightforward. You scroll through, lots of cosmetic stuff you can buy, full art lands, cosmetic stuff, right? So it's like you look through the store. The rest is completely your opinion. There will be pre-orders coming before every set gets released. I do videos every quarter when there's a new set release coming, just to catch everybody up who's new to my channel and doesn't know what my spending habits are for that. You can check out my last one for Innistrad, or you can just wait for my next one to come out, and then when the next set's coming up, Crimson Vow, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on those pre-orders when they show up in the store. For now, though, I want to go on to drafting and events. I'm also going to include buying packs in that too, just as a quick little comparison. Now, those of you who have watched my channel before, who might be watching this now, you might not be watching this beginner's guide video, you know that I personally love to buy packs, right? We go to the packs tab here. You need to buy packs to guarantee that you get wildcards. There's really no other way to guarantee getting wildcards. You buy packs, every 6 packs you get a rare. Every 6 packs you get an uncommon. Well, every 30 packs you get, or what is it for mythics, and it cycles for the rares and mythics, right? But you know what I mean. Every 6 packs, one of these wheels goes, it's offset, so every 3 packs you're getting at least one of them completed, right? So packs guarantee wildcards. Wild cards guarantee the cards you need to complete your decks, right? So this is why I love packs and I love buying packs. I save up my gold, huge amounts of gold, and I get the pre-order, which comes with 50 packs. And then when the set is released, I dump 50,000 gold on another 50 packs. And then I do like, and then I have 100 packs to open right at the beginning of every season. Now I don't try to finish them all right away, simply because there's so many packs that are given out in the Mastery Pass. So here we got every second, even in the free, ignoring the ones, like if you don't, let's say you're not unlocking, just the free ones alone, every second level, you're getting a pack, a free pack. So if we go all the way here, we've got 48 levels, that's 24 free packs right there. This is a short mastery at 60 levels, usually they're 80 levels, and it goes all the way up to like level 60, which means you get 30 packs for free, but still 24 packs for Innistrad. And you're getting those all for free. So as you work through the season, you always get all these free rewards. So you always got to pay attention to that. And so I'm always okay with not having every card when a set comes out, but it's nice to you know, have a lot of them, because everybody just wants to play all these new cards when a new set, but it's expensive, right? So that whole pre-order plus saving up gold is how I get that extra boost for a set when it first comes out. And then I use these free ones to try to get all the cards I'm missing. And then I also have a whole ton of wild cards after opening all those packs to help me craft any additional cards I need for my decks. Now I know this wasn't in the drafting or event section, this was more about packs, but I'm going to be comparing buying packs to certain events and drafting. So this is again like the whole gems and money comparison. This was another just a little prelude. I just had to kind of, this is how I analyze things. So it's like, I don't want to hurry up and have every card in the set when it first comes out, because there's all these free packs here in the Mastery. So we want to maximize our free value. So at the end of the set, if there's a lot of cards we're missing, so I'm using more of my wild cards right now, and actually like Strixhaven and D&D, because those seasons are over, and I've got more Midnight Hunt coming up. Yes, I have used wild cards on Midnight Hunt because I gotta craft the cards to make the decks to show on my channel here. But yeah, that's the whole thing about packs. That's my whole view on packs. Some people are like totally against. They say it's a waste of their gold, and I understand why they say that. We're gonna get to that right now. We're gonna go take a look at some drafts, and I'm pretty sure those people are pretty dang good at drafting. Why they think that wasting your gold on packs is such a bad thing. It's like, to each their own, right? Some things are going to be better for some people, some things are going to be better for other people. It all depends on the kind of player you are, right? And if you're new to Magic the Gathering, you're just going to have to figure out the kind of player that you are. If you're just new to Arena and not new to Magic the Gathering, you probably already know what you like, what you don't like, if you're good at drafting, how good you are at drafting, yada, 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 right? So here we are, we're on a quick draft. It's a nice cheap 5,000 gold entry, 750. Here's that example I was talking about earlier. This should be 1,000 if it's 200, or 1,000 gold for 200 gem. Then this should be 1,000 gem, but it's 750, right? So the conversions are rough. The conversions are rough. Oh, I need a quick drink here. Oh, I'm talking a lot more during this video than I normally do during my videos. Whew, all right. So moving on, we're looking at a quick draft here, as I just mentioned, and we're trying to pay attention to the rewards we get down here. Now we are opening 3 15 card packs, I think they are. So, and what is there, 8 cards in an arena pack? The pack you buy in the arena store, there's what, yeah, like 5 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare. So I think, yeah, 8 cards. And these are 15 card packs, 3 of them, 50, 30, 45. So it's roughly equal, I think it's like 6 or 6.5 arena packs. Now here's the big difference though when it comes to value in these packs. There's only 1 rare in each one of these packs, like I can't remember how many uncommons, 4 or 5. And then like 9 or 10 commons. I can't remember the exact numbers for the commons and uncommons. Something like that is how these packs work out. So you're still only getting, like, each arena pack also has a rare in it, right? And you're getting only 8 cards in one of those packs. So you're getting like 6 packs worth of arena cards, but you're only getting 3 packs of rares, worth of rares. And that's in the draft. So you're drafting a deck that you're going to play. So there's no guarantee that you're going to actually draft those rares. You may not have the colors to play them. They just may not be any good for drafting, really. Maybe they're better in constructed than they are in limited, Who knows, right? So you're not necessarily getting all your value that way. This is where I see the argument for packs. Buying packs really comes in because you're just not getting that many. Even now, there's as you go through the rewards here, as you can see underneath the little image with the gem and the pack, where it says 4 wins at the bottom. If you go up, there's a little fine print there. It says 1 bonus pack, 30% chance. So there's a 30% chance at 4 wins to get a second pack. You're guaranteed 1 pack and 450 gems, but there's a chance you might get 2 packs. Same here, there's only a 26% chance, 24% chance, 22% chance, and there's actually a 20% chance to get an extra pack with no wins at all. And the gems change, as you can see up there as well. So you're only guaranteed 2 packs at the end here. So that's still 3, like 6 worth of arena packs, maybe, kind of, if you consider. I don't really consider them the same. Like, you're just getting so much more commons and uncommons, right, in these kind of packs here. So it's, and you're drafting too, so you're not necessarily grabbing the rares, right? Like, it's all a toss-up, right? So you get 2 more packs on top of that. That will actually make, these will actually, are arena packs. You open them in arena, and they will make your wild card wheels go tick forward. So I say that's all pretty well balanced out, and actually, because you're getting less packs that make your wild card wheels go around, and you're probably getting less rares, I would say that spending 5,000 gold on this is actually less value than what you would get if you would spend that on packs. Now wait, I haven't fully looked into all the rewards down here though at the bottom, right? Because of all the gems that you get out of this, you can almost replace your gold entry fee. At that point, you're breaking even on your 5,000 gold with all your rewards, and your gems are actually replacing the 5,000 gold for like your actual in-game currency. And you can actually use those gems at a certain point. You have to get pretty high, at least 6 wins or higher to reinvest. But even at 5 wins, you're only 100 gems short of paying the gem re-entry, right? So it's like, and you're converting your gold to gems at a really good rate, not as good as 200, even at the top 7 wins. You're still not getting 200 gems per 1,000 gold for your entry fee, but you're getting really, really close, right? So to be able to do that on a regular basis would be awesome. But to win 7 games and not only get 2 losses at most, because once you get your 3rd one, you're out, like, that's hard to do unless you're really, really good at drafting. So the question then becomes, what point on these rewards down here does everything change? And then all of a sudden now you're like, oh, okay, now it is actually like you're kind of making, you're breaking even sort of on rewards, but you're getting a little bit of money back. So you are actually getting a little extra. And I say that golden zone is right around 3 or 4 wins. Right here, if we look at 3 wins, you're getting 300 gems, you're guaranteed a pack, and you got all these cards from the draft. So I'd say you're almost, here you're doing pretty good. Like, you're getting 1 spot around your wild card wheel. You're getting about 30% of your entry fee back in gems. So I'd say, how closely do you consider 300 gems to getting those extra wild cards if you had, let's say, an extra 3 or 4 packs? Would you consider 1 rare wild card equal to 300 gems? Now, I know when you get a 4th copy of a rare, they only give you 20 gems, right? Because you don't need a 4th copy. And when you get 4th copy of a mythic, they give you 40 gems. But everybody knows how much of that's just very, very low value, and that's very bad. But anyways, so it's like 3 wins is right where I'm iffy. I'm like, is this good? Is this worth? So I'd say you're pretty much fully breaking even with spending that gold. Like, we're looking at just the gold cost here. So if you're spending that gold just on buying packs, that's 5 packs, right? That's what I should have compared it to. Is that 300 gems worth 4 packs? Because that's the difference. These, because you're not going around your wheel, right? You're getting the cards, but you're not rounding your wild card wheels. This pack that you're getting here, we're comparing, we're subtracting that from the 5 packs you would get if you spent 5,000 just buying packs, right? So it's like, is that 300 gems, is that really worth the other 4 packs? And that's where I'm like, I guess it is a good deal when we were looking at it before, 200 gems per pack, right? That's actually a really good deal. So I'd say that is actually maybe where you break even, or where your breaking point. So that 200 gems here is worth 1 pack, plus you're getting another pack. And these, I'd say the extra 4 packs you're getting, I'd say, yeah, if you can never get higher than 2 wins, I'd say you're just a little slightly better off to spend your gold on packs instead of the drafting. Unless you're really desperate for gems for the Mastery Pass, then maybe you can do a couple drafts. What I normally say is, yeah, 3 to 4 wins, preferably 4 wins. You're getting a good chunk of your money back. You're getting at least 1 pack that rounds your wheels. You're getting a bunch of cards from the draft, right? And that money will be able to buy you at least, well, not quite 3 packs, but another 2 packs. So you're really only, yeah, you're only 1 pack shy of just spending that, and you're getting all these extra cards that you draft. So that's where you're actually getting better value. You're actually better off to draft instead of buying packs right at 4 wins, right? At least in my opinion anyways. Like, you guys can, like I said, there's a lot of things I'm trying to, how much do you value like certain rares or whatever, because you're not rounding your wild card wheels. How much gem value do you put on that? Like, that's so hard for me to say. How much gem value do you put on that, right? So, but that's just a quick draft. If we go to some other kinds of drafting here, so we see on the main page, we always got sealed drafts and premier drafts. So, sealed drafts a little different, traditional and premier. So this is basically the same thing as the quick draft. It's almost identical. This is premier. If you go to traditional, you only have 3, but each one of these is a best 2 out of 3 matches against a single opponent. It's traditional. So anybody who's familiar with Magic the Gathering will know, yeah, best 2 out of 3. And you just play 3 matches, and you have your wins down here, 3 wins, the rewards go up quick, right? And then it's like, if you win one, you play 3 matches, 2 out of 3, and however many ones you win, you get 1, 2, 3 wins. That's, yeah, no wins or 1, 2, 3 wins. That's, yeah, that's what you get. And the rewards are similar. They, like I said, there's only 3 wins, so they go up faster, but it's mostly, it's the same. It's just a very different kind of card gameplay kind of thing, and all that. The drafting is the same. But anyways, getting back to the drafts here, we have a lot more higher value. As soon as we get to 3 wins, we're getting 1,000 gems already. Like, it's just insane. But if you look down here, we're also at double the entry fee, blah, blah, blah. But there are draft tokens in the Mastery Pass, so you do get 1 premier draft, free premier draft every season that you unlock the Mastery Pass. So there's that as well. So when we start looking at these deals, what was the 4 deal? And I actually have to jump over to quick draft now to remember what that was at 4 wins. So 4 wins, we had 450 gems. Guaranteed 1 pack, maybe a second. 4 wins. Wow, yeah, we literally have, yeah, more than 4 times more gems, triple the amount of packs, and we've got double the entry fee. So that is definitely way better. Here, when it comes to the entry fee over here, well, that's roughly worth about 5,000. Yeah, the gems is worth roughly about 5,000 gold. You get 2 packs. So for the 10,000 gold entry fee, I'd see, yeah, it's about the same. I remember going through this before, and I felt like it was always roughly the same. Even in this draft, the rewards are different, but it's still 3 to 4 wins that you want to consistently be getting for this to actually have better bang for your buck when it comes to gold, or spending your gold, right? So yeah, like, because you're spending double the gold to get in it, right? So it's like, you have to consider that when you're weighing these rewards. And then the packs that you draft and that you pick, that's all the same. You don't get to make the wild card wheels go round. You just get the cards that you draft in them, and that's about it. So that's kind of, that's my thoughts on drafting. It's 3 to 4 wins. Sealed drafts are a little different. You draft differently. You get like, yeah, you get 6 14 card. I'm pretty sure they were 14 card packs in those other drafts too. That's what it is, 14 card packs. I'll bet that's what it is. Yeah, so you just get 6 packs like that. Instead of 3 packs, you open one, take a card, pass it, take a card, pass it, and go like that. You just open a bunch of packs and make a deck. Open these packs and make a deck. That's all you do, right? And you can see here the rewards are, the packs are very locked in, 3 packs no matter how many wins you get, which is really nice if you don't win anything. But then you're losing a lot of gems, 2,000 gems to get in, and they only take gems to get in, or there is a special token you can use to enter in these. since I'm not that great at drafting, I don't actually draft that often, so I'm not going to spend too much time going into an in-depth analysis of the sealed drafts. I'm pretty sure I did a long time ago, and the conclusion was the same. For the amount of gems you're spending, you want to be getting somewhere around the 3 to 4 wins, which, yeah, you're very coming close to breaking even around 3 to 4 wins. And this, remember, this is the threshold where your money being spent on a draft is actually getting more than spending this money on just buying packs, right? And this is also just my opinion of where that threshold is as well, just to be very clear with everybody out there. And it's not so black and white. Like, I hear some people saying, oh, drafting is the best way to go. Sealed drafts are the best way to grow your collection. This is the best way to grow your collection. People are like, I need wild cards. Drafting don't get me wild cards, right? And it doesn't get me the cards I need. There's no guarantee I will see the card I want in my collection being passed to me in the draft, right? So it's like, I need wild cards. I absolutely need wild cards. So, So yeah, that's my thoughts on that and my opinions on the drafting versus buying packs. Now, there's another thing I did want to take a quick look at. I don't have much to say on these kind of things, unfortunately. It's just the regular events here. So we have traditional event, or no, historic event here, traditional, historic, which is just a regular event. Is it right in front of me? And I can't, oh yeah, it's right here, standard event. The standard events, some of these events, there's some events you'll notice that rotate out. Midweek Magic, they come and they go. The quick draft, the set that the quick draft is changes every 2 weeks and stuff like that. But standard event, traditional historic and traditional standard events are something that are always here. You can pay these little entry fees here, and then you get the rewards that you see when you highlight, just like the drafts. And I can't remember what my analysis is here. Okay, so it's again, I'm already seeing like we're looking right around 3 or 4 wins. Now, you're taking a deck that you have in standard, you're entering it in this event. You don't get to alter that deck while you're in the event. And then when the event is over, yes, you can do whatever you want with the deck, and then you collect your rewards. You've got a similar system. You've got 3 losses here. You play until you hit those 3 losses and you're out, or you play until you hit 7 wins, and then you take your winnings and you're out. So 3 to 4 wins is where your investment is really getting good. You're almost getting all your gold back at 3 wins, and you're getting 3 uncommon cards that are just going to be random. So you're spending 100 gold on 3 uncommon cards, so it's not a bad deal. It's not the greatest. You really want to be getting 4 wins for the most part, because now you're just getting 3 cards, 3 uncommon cards, just straight up. You're getting your money back, so you're just straight up profiting 3 uncommon cards. Here you're starting to make a profit, and you're getting at least 1 rare, so 5 wins is actually, I'm going to say 5 wins is where you really want to be going if you're hoping to use events to actually grow your collection. And that's some of the problems with some of these events, is you have to actually win for this to actually be a good expense for your money. So this is why I don't do events really much at all. It's a card game. I love this game, but I also hate it sometimes, as some of you have seen my gameplay. See how frustrated I get when the cards are just totally stacked against me. And I've had times in the past where I've had really amazing decks. I've been crushing through rank, just dominating everybody. And I'm like, yeah, it's time. This was a little earlier on in my arena account, and I'm like, let's go into a standard event with this deck now, and we're gonna get here. We're gonna double our gold. We're gonna get like 2 free rares and a free uncommon. It's gonna be sick, right? 3 losses right off the bat. I got 0 wins. I didn't get anything. And there's been multiple times since I've been on arena that has happened, and it was all luck of the draw that I lost. Like, I was owning, just dominating with these decks in ranked and stuff like that, and it's just like, come on. Like, and then I go to an event and it's just all the lands and like none of the spells, and so my big thing with buying packs is, and the reason why I like doing that so much, is because it is a set, guaranteed way to grow your collection. There's no if you win. There's no if you're lucky enough to get the card you need to win. There's none of that stuff when it comes to buying packs. You buy your packs, you spend your gold, you spend your gems, whatever, and you get what you spend your money on. You get what you get, right? It's not all dependent on how good you can play the game, or in my case a lot, it's not how good I am. It's just the luck. It's the luck of the card draw. So that's my whole opinion on events. Once again, if you find you are able to actually get up to these 5 wins pretty consistently, like most of the time, you are going to be making gold. You're going to be building your rares and uncommons, and it is absolutely worth it. Like I said, it's nothing that's guaranteed though. It's a gamble. Therefore, I almost never spend my money on events like this. So that's my whole opinion on events now too. So I hope I kept that relatively short. It's not the most brightest and cheery of opinions when it comes to the events. It's a little pessimistic, I admit. But hey, that's my opinions on my event. I told you some stories about my events, my history with events. So read into that what you guys will. I highly recommend that you at least try some events. Maybe your luck will be different than mine. I probably will be. I'm not the luckiest person around. That being said, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I've talked about a good amount of stuff and a good amount of budgeting that I do in my account here. A few other things I started rambling on that I didn't know about, but it was stuff I haven't talked about yet in this beginner's guide series. So I hope you all found it useful. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up, help the channel, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all of you at the next video. Cheers.